So 5, 4, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Alienware Arena Week 6 North American matchup. Tonight we do have Ultimate Gaming going up against the 5th Requiem here in Week 6, and I'm the FourCourtJester. With me, the L3 IRD. Stream is the word. Fortunately, guys, we didn't get the ban information, but we do have spectator mode just ticking down, so we do at least have the picks. How you doing there, Bird?
Doing alright right now. We do see that the Ultimate Gaming side on the blue side, purple side being 5th Requiem. Kind of reminds me of 4th Oracle, another League of Legends caster slash, I think he does SC2 as well. And yeah, interesting stuff from UG. Picking up that Varus pick, gonna be going against that Caitlyn. Although Varus does have piercing arrow, Caitlyn pilt over Peacemaker a little bit faster, a little bit more damage in the beginning. And we'll see if that will be a difference of the change and such. Sylvanas going to be picking up the Soraka pick. Galio and Lux, Lonk and Tyrone going to be picking those up respectively. And rounding out the whole list, Dragon Man going to be picking up the least and on the blue side. Ultimate Gaming has a pretty interesting team, especially with Galio, which we don't really see anymore.
Yeah, you don't really... Yeah, I don't know, when was the last time we saw a Galio? Can't really tell you, but Season 3 with all the new changes, especially that Athenes. I remember when Athenes came out, we're like, oh god, Galio mid's going to absolutely destroy, and then he just kind of faded out of it all. But him up against the Katarina with those scaling armors should be able to not get bursted down, and again with that Athenes up there, the cooldown reduction, a little bit of AP and magic resist, he should be able to put up a decent fight. A Galio with a Runic, an Abyssal, and an Athene sounds like an extremely good idea to me.
Super tanky, get that helpage with all the aura items or aura support kind of things as well. Really good stuff coming up from this Galio. While on top of that, I mean, it probably won't come into play, but if it does come into play, home guard boots with Galio can kind of close distances with teams and such, especially if you had teleport, but it's no teleport with Lunk this time. But still really good kind of thing with Galio. Having that extra speed and mobility, you don't have to burn out flash, and when you don't have to burn out flash for Galio, you can kind of win really hard.
You could, yes. You said something about a masked Shaco though.
What?
Oh, back before the beginning of stuff. There's a masked Shaco now out there.
Masked Shaco with the Korean kind of, I think, server 1 year, or not 1 year server, but something close to that. It's just the celebration for that. So, unfortunately, right on the way of, well, you know, Koreans were known before Shaco's. We're going to give them a Korean skin for that one.
GG. We lose out once more here on NA. I mean, Turkey got the Tryndamere. And I think we also had, like, the Greece event got the Muse Sona, or no, the Muse Cassiopeia as well. Unfortunately, you just don't see those guys that often. So yeah, Masked Shaco now out there to grab everything. I was hoping to see him here today, but I guess Shaco will just remain as the solo Q Scourge.
Well, he can be useful in team ranked, but it depends on how early you want to win the game. You have to win in pretty early because, well, Shaco kind of falls off mid game to late game, and then in team fight situations, well, you know, Shaco just kind of box, and that's about it.
Box. I think that's a quote. I could be wrong. Maybe it's March. It's one of the two. Don't really remember. Either way, UG versus the 5th Requiem loading up. Decent skins going out there. Varus and Lux kind of falling flat. Same with the Nunu and Cho'Gath. But Cho'Gath going to be our top lane. Lee Sin out in the jungle up against the Maokai. I've been seeing a lot of Maokai now. A lot of people just kind of transitioning the strength of him from Season 2 into Season 3. And fortunately, we don't have the Maokai Lux combo, but it will be Maokai Katarina. That could still be pretty damaging. And once more, Caitlyn Nunu. Is everything going to be Caitlyn Nunu from here on out, Mr. Bird?
Caitlyn's a really hard Season 3 AD carry, and she's going to be played a lot more during this season, so no matter what, we're going to be seeing her come into play. Nunu, not as much, but then again, Nunu's a really solid AD carry, or AP, well, AP carry, support that really hurts out in there, and can turn an AP carry or help out with the jungle as well.
Oh God, do we have a big pause, I wonder?
Wait.
Somebody disconnected, so we got a pause going on. I'm just going to rearrange scoreboard. Jungle
Oh,
Lee
yeah.
Sin. We've been seeing a lot of top Lee Sin. Very strong in there. Of course, any lane Lee Sin. Thanks, Froggen. That's going to be out there as well. Nunu in the bottom, and that's Cho'Gath. No, that's Maokai jungle. That's Cho'Gath top. There we go.
Yeah, Cho'Gath top. Give me against probably. I would say Locke is probably going to go top more than Tyrone's going to go mid, but I wouldn't know per se.
Is Galio mid or is Lux mid? We got a double AP rolling here.
Yeah, I think Lux is probably going to be mid, and then Galio going to be top.
The League of Pauses. Oh, competitive pause. Maybe this is what Matt meant by you'll enjoy the first 2 minutes. It's just pure pause.
Oh, great.
But that's all right. Already we can infer that Soraka is the only one rocking utility masteries down far enough for a Biscuiteer. Has the Explorer Ward as well. In terms of the cash, both the supports are actually even, 525 each. So we do have some decent amount of utility into Nunu down there. So that's all right.
Probably going to be picking up the speed mastery as well as say the experience mastery a little bit. Because that's where you probably just add the 2 points. Because if you don't have the Explorer's Word or the Biscuit, that just means you have 2 points open before the 9 that you have to actually go through the 20 or whatever it is to unlock the middle section. So yeah, there you go.
This just in, the NHL are coming back. In other news, nobody cares about hockey. What a troll in the chat. And you can see
That's unfortunate.
Like, but, yeah.
It's unfortunate.
NHL, yeah, it is actually cleared out of its lockout now. I heard about that. And it's just like, well, you know, this would have been a great chance for esports to get some good TV spotlight, but we don't really have anything TV worthy at this point.
It's okay. NHL, well, yeah, it came back and it's coming back soon. The only problem is all the people that are in like Russia and everything are kind of jaded to the NHL and they don't want to actually go back to the NHL. So we might not be seeing the big players. We might be seeing the big players. We won't know until it actually comes into play. But yeah, poor NHL. I don't know why they had a lockout. They should have just agreed to demand because they are teetering to be very, very not relevant in any culture.
I'm taking a quick look here at summoner spells. The triple ignite. I'm going to be going down 1 ignite per lane. Essentially for UG. We do got Cleanse on top of Sunshine though. Cleanse, I think Cleanse will work against a Galio ultimate, yeah?
Cleanse over Galio would work out pretty well, so I do appreciate that, but the other thing is it doesn't really matter because you still have Lux Laser and Bion and you do have Lee Sin to come in and cripple you as well. So overall, it's still going to be really hard to kind of capture it in without anything, but Caitlin's going to get out of at least one of those CCs. Hopefully she can just keep her distance right after and hit that net to go backwards.
Now we're talking about Instagram? Serious? You see the college humor video of Instagram?
No.
It was done to the Nickelback song. It was really funny.
Which one? This is how you remind me or something?
Yeah. Look at this Instagram.
Oh, okay. It's one of his newer songs.
I can't name Nickelback songs. I can't name any songs. Don't get me wrong. I like music, but naming songs? Nah. Naming bands? Nah. It's just, oh yeah, I know that one song. Yeah, I've heard that one. Yeah, sure.
You don't like your Avril Lavigne, the Canadian specialty?
Just a skater boy?
Why you have to be so complicated, Jester? Why?
Avril Lavigne, yeah, big Ontario hotshot there. Justin Bieber, another big Ontario hotshot.
Oh God.
Celine Dion, you guys can thank Canada for that once more.
The nose.
Nickelback, yeah, that's us as well.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is Canadian? It's big out there. I don't know, maybe that's just it. I know there's more than that.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Really? She's Canadian?
Mm-hmm. That's why Justin Bieber's cited him over there. I don't know. I know my pop culture. I know my music too. That's why. But yeah.
Oh man, League of Pauses. Making me sleepy.
Better than League of Pop Stars.
Why do we unpause? It's a tarp! It's a tarp! Are we actually all here? Are they actually ready to go?
Yeah.
League of Legends could have at least given us some music.
For pause?
Yeah. I don't have any
Interesting.
music. You don't have any music?
Oh no, I do.
I don't.
Uh
Time to alt tab and look at the volume.
oh well.
No, I got announcer. Just don't have volume. I don't have any music. Music doesn't seem to kick in until like the 30-second mark or when minions spawn. At least for
What?
me. I don't know why.
That's awkward.
It is. It's just like dead silence. I'm gonna have to put a note. Remind me to put a note into the YouTube VOD to say just click here to skip the music or
Yeah,
to skip the pause.
Alright.
All right. Well, either way, we are into the game.
Did you just jump to live or no?
I'm at 101, 103.
Okay, so
104.
you're not gonna press it. Okay.
Nah,
That's fine.
don't bother.
Yeah.
2 seconds. It's all fine. Law is now deaf friendly. Yeah, nobody hears me right now. Good job there, Big Beck. All right, we're starting Dragon. Nunu's announcing it. Dragon's not even alive till 2:30. Do you remember level 1 Dragon attempts? The 5 teleport smite combos?
No, but I ran it one time like in like season 1 when it was still raising up, and yeah, that was really fun. It's very trolly.
Yeah, very trolly. It's
Yeah.
like, all right, gonna get every single dragon because 5 smites at the time would bring it down to half health. And then as soon as Baron goes out, oh, who cares about Baron? Sunshine gonna get totally caught out here. Exhaust goes down. Not even gonna bother using a summoner spell. It's just absolute carnage. As Yuji's gonna be able to take the first blood there. So yeah, they were right. Within the first 2 minutes of game time, we did enjoy.
Mostly it was actually supposed to be just working around with actually the level 1 invasion stuff, but the thing was Galio, or not Galio, the Cho'Gath actually didn't respond to the bottom, and Ultimate Gaming just wanted to go in for this late invade, got a good one, and made sure that Dragon Man actually took the blue buff away from that. So really good stuff coming in from Ultimate Gaming.
Alright, so apparently if I just reset the sound meter, it'll work.
Yeah.
There you go. Let me know if that music is too loud there in the stream, guys. I'll turn it back down, but shouldn't be too bad. Finally, got some background music going. All right, so first blood going down on top of Caitlyn. Did not use her cleanse, did not use her flash. Might have made a good case for getting out of that one, but I think she had already skilled up by then, did not have that net ready to go. So she accepted her fate, did go down. UG Matt, I believe, picked that one up, but I lied. It's UG Dragonmon. Cutting for Bieber. Oh, God. Why is that a hashtag?
Gonna go in, gonna get hit by, he's got Sunshine. Sunshine's gonna straight right back to the bot. Top lane now, Galio or Cho'Gath. It's gonna be a really interesting, just slow kind of game go. But the thing is, if Cho'Gath gets a little bit more ahead in gold, as an item-wise, it's going to be really strong for Cho'Gath to actually lead it through. But then again, Galio hasn't seen too much preeminence in Season 3. We'll see if we can work it out, while Dragon Man actually gives Tyrone already a blue buff. That's going to be unfortunate.
Yeah, that's going to be painful for Katarina. So both blues actually going to UG. It's not going to be Maokai with his, as he did get that invaded. But is he going to go off and get a red? He already does have that red, so he's going to come downstairs for a level 3 gank into the bot lane. We're going to have to keep an eye on how Katarina's going to be able to fare against this. But Nunu going to be taking a lot of DPS. Big arrow coming out from Matt. Not able to grab the kill, however. And look at this. Maokai going to come in from behind. UG Matt not going to be looking so good. Is going to get off the flash. Will not get away. Thank you. Red buff. Mid lane Tyrone going to be dropping as well. That's going to be an ignite. And it does look like Soraka is going to be able to get out of dodge. Lots of action right off the bat.
But for Requiem, taking out 2 kills right there, giving them one to the mid laner. Katarina is going to be able to get a blue buff as well as a reset, meaning a kill, and going to be okay with that. Maokai over there just securing the bottom lane gank. Yeah, Nunu was going to go down really fast, but then again, we did already have Maokai already rotating down, so as long as it sustained over it, it was going to be an easy kill for that Maokai.
But because Maokai did go bottom, now he's top. He is going to be down 3 out of 4 of those red buffs as Dragon Man's about to finish his up. There you go. He now has it. Doesn't have the blue anymore, but Lee Sin isn't necessarily dependent upon that blue buff. It's more dependent upon attack speed for him.
Yeah, and Lee Sin's going to be okay with it. I mean, all he wanted to do is just deny some XP gain for Maokai. The only problem is, even though Maokai's down in, levels right now, his ganking ability is a little bit stronger right now. So we're going to see what Maokai's going to do to Tyrone, or if he's going to back off. I mean, looking at the goal score right now, it's pretty even. Although even Lee Sin's ahead just a little bit, even after taking the first one kill right over there.
Now Katarina's going to come back to lane, Health Crystal and the Amp Tome. And that should be a quick Haunting Guise. And Haunting Guise, I mean, the armor penetration, sorry, the magic penetration that you can actually get now between Abyssal, Haunting, Leandry's, Sork Boots, like, it's pretty substantial. So are we going to see like a huge penetration build out of Unholy Nirvana, or is this going to be leading into more of that tanky builds that we saw last weekend?
No, it's probably going to be like Leandry's Torment or at least Haunting Guys and such like that, just to build up so much more damage output with the magic penetration and on top of Sork Shoes. Probably wouldn't be the first buy for Katarina. He does have a kill on there, so he's probably going to be able to pick up, for sure, Haunting Guys really soon, but he wants to get those boots and wants to get those Sork Shoes as soon as possible as well.
Looking at Maokai, he's going to be going for a Philo Stone. Still has that machete, whereas we've upgraded it already almost to the Wriggles Lantern for our Lee Sin. So yeah, he's slightly ahead in that regard. Lack up top, I don't think has actually gone back home quite yet. Does have the bottle as well as the ward. Still holding on to the ward. He is level 6 as well, kind of low mana. He's been able to keep up pretty decently in terms of the creeps with Cho'Gath, but Cho'Gath, every time he gets that creep, just gives him back that mana, gives him back the hit points. Kind of hard to, as time goes on, his sustain will just kind of outlane yours.
Yeah, Cannibalize is a really great passive. I mean, it's going to get nerfed in the next patch, but
again,
it's still... Yeah, I know. But it's still a really, really great ability, and it really sustains over even assassins and stuff like that, and it really causes really big problems for like Kha'Zix, Katarina, and such like that. So I'm really liking the play of Barkley, what he's doing right now, but I mean, that's also a credit to, while Cho'Gath is one of those fail-safe people. If you can land a skill shot, he is pretty OP with yourself as well, but I mean, he's pretty safe. You don't really have to do too much to not do wrong with that Cho'Gath.
So, you know, down to the second, looking for those blue buffs. Unfortunately, this is not the sandwich that UG really wants to be sitting into. Nirvana's in there. Death Lotus is going to go out. Sylvanas going to be dropping low. Does have an Ignite on top of her. I don't think she actually had a Wish ready to go. No, she was level 5. Tyrone going to be dropping as well. Making a good case for survival, making them really work for it. But yeah, he will drop. And I kind of think that 5th Requiem had it planned that they were going to get invaded, and that's why they were able to set that up. Because as soon as Lee Sin was over there, so was that Maokai. Katarina was transitioning as well. Really good read for them. And the blue buff will survive. And infamous D-Man, I can either take it for himself or give it off to the Katarina.
I mean, it could be D-Man or D-Mace or something, or it could be... Would Riot D-Man be playing in the tournament right now? I don't think so, but it could be a possibility.
It's infamous D-Man.
But no, really great play by 5th Requiem right there. They made the Katarina kind of be bait, tried to get it with the Soraka, and Soraka already pulled a little too early on the silence, thinking that Katarina already boned Death Lotus, and without Death Lotus not getting silenced down, that means, well, Death Lotus did so much damage, and Katarina just got so many good damage, got so much good damage on the team, and unfortunately for now, everyone just walking right there just kind of got obliterated, and 5th Requiem just took it from your first stride right there. So great job by Katarina, kind of baiting herself out. Unfortunate for not. Soraka couldn't really silence out. Neeson couldn't really kick out the Katarina as well.
So Katarina, as we are on that topic, I'm looking at Lack just kind of bullying around Barkley top though. This might not be good for Lack. He is going to get Twisted Advance, the Rupture going up as well, and Lack is going to be forced out with that flash. We do have an Ignite taken out. Can Barkley get the Feast? It will get the Feast, but he won't exactly get the kill. Rupture going up. It should go now to Barkley. No problem. Good combo right there. Barkley picking up a kill 2-on-1. Lack just being a little bit too aggressive, but yeah, before all that, Katarina, Haunting Guys, and I guess the Twin Shadows will be in her future.
Probably Twin Shadows would be a good idea. Could go Kagi's like, or the Ice pick as well, but yeah, Twin Shadows is probably the strongest of the picks, but they did pick up the Haunting Guys already. I feel like she should probably get more penetration with Sork Shoes, but it's okay. Shoes aren't really important. I mean, if you can build shoes or boots at level 30, or not the full 30, 35 minutes first time, I mean, might as well build some other things to get you so much more ahead.
Now, UG across the board kind of losing out in the creeps. I mean, looking at the top lane, down 10, down that kill as well. Bottom lane is approaching about a 20 creep deficit. Same with mid, actually mid closer to 30, as Katarina is kind of taking a good lead over top of this Lux. Now Lux will be able to grab out her blue once more, so that should be nice and spammy for the mid. She also has that chalice, so we could have ourselves a double Athene's comp between not only Lux but also Galio, because he has had that chalice for a while. Double Doran Ring is what Galio went for when he went back top. That's an interesting choice.
To give more damage, plus he needed the mana regen. I mean, if he had the ultimate idled around, it might have reduced some of the damage and stuff like that too there, but there's just no way of actually him getting out. Other than that, Galio runs really low on mana period because the abilities do cost a little bit too much. So I'm not surprised with the double Doran's rings. I would have liked to see more, probably Philosopher's Stone or something, because that lane's going to get snowball pretty hard to Cho'Gath pretty soon.
Yeah, we also have Merc Treads now on Cho'Gath as well, so just looking for that reduction in CCs. During all that, a very gutsy move out of Unholy Nirvana. I'm not too sure if they actually had tabs on Lee Sin or whatever, but Katarina was able to take red buff away. So that's going to be a little bit of a surprise when our Lee Sin does troll on over to get his red, and it's not there.
How about Lee Sin waiting in the jungle is going to go an infamous what?
Oops. Didn't expect an idle Lee Sin to be sitting there, but we had that chain, snake chain? Whatever, we had the chain go off.
Chain corruption.
Yeah, chain of corruption, that was it. From our Vars, but it does not look like it's going to be able to combo into really any kind of kill. 4-on-3 bot lane, still UG gonna not come away with any kind of kill on that one. Lack top lane though is going one-on-one against the Cho'Gath and not getting the better of the deal.
Yeah, when we do see Unholy Nirvana going to be able to pick up the kill on the tower. And then doesn't get a reset on that, but does get a really good positional advantage. Tyrone's gonna try to get this in the middle, and this demon in between all the people. Here comes Katarina.
Death Lotus gonna be doing some good work. The laser, however, will take down the tree, but triple kill coming out for the red team. In fact, I think that was a double-double.
Red team has
and the dragon as well. Oh god, not the best of news for UG whatsoever. So yeah, they took down the tree, lost 4 team members, didn't even get the dragon. Lack top lane, and the ignite is gonna finish off that ace. I gotta say, 5th Requiem is kind of playing really well so far.
And unfortunately for Ultimate Gaming, they're kind of getting, well, outplayed for a little bit. I mean, the biggest thing was, yeah, Makai was just kind of baiting himself over there at Dragon, but then again, there wasn't any reason to actually start that Dragon. Yeah, you pressured over bottom, but there's, like, no pressure on the map, so that means mid is still missing. That means bot was still missing, even though they were even low a little bit. And unfortunately for not, Ultimate Gaming just took the bait, wanted to take the Dragon, and unfortunately for not, 5th Requiem just makes them pay.
Ace at 13 minutes. That's pretty much the story right here. I mean, it's better than level 1 ace. Those are always the worst kind of games to start off with. But yeah, ace at 13 minutes across 2 different lanes. Katarina, once again, kind of being a bit brave, looking for the kill on top of those rays. We're going to get a 2 versus 1 situation. Shunpo out across to the ward, and she should be okay. Does she have an enchantment on her boots? No, but she does have Stork boots, and there's that pen. Oh my god! She has a Medjai's.
She's gonna go for the resets, and she's gonna get them no matter what. It's not really any question. Especially how they've been reacting in team fights. They've been just kind of acting on the first little notion, and Dragonbang, oh my gosh.
First stacks acquired. Yeah, this is going to be rough. 4-0-4 on Katarina. She's already snowballing extremely hard, and then on a reset champion like that, it's only death and destruction in your future. Like, it's going to be a really tough gig to put her down. I mean, we saw, who was it? Shushe. Shushe actually did something very similar in the tournaments over the weekend for the EU qualifiers. He ran Zed mid with a Sword of the Occult.
I thought it was about Leviathan, but again,
yeah,
rest in peace, Leviathan. You can't do that anymore.
No more brave respects, boys and girls.
But yeah, Sword of the Occult was really good for that Zed, and well, Medjay slash his pretty good for all the APs, but especially with Tyrone right now, just can't really do too much. Oh, the binding does lock on. Nirvana is in a big amount of trouble.
No, he's going to get slowed a little bit there by the Dragon Mang, but once again, that ward providing good bait out for the Shunpo. Top lane, however, eventual Maelstrom going down. We do got the tower taken away. Lack is going to trap Cho'Gath in the taunt, but of course those Merc Treads now coming into play, and Barkley just not taking damage. Not too surprised. He does have himself a Glacial Shroud, so it looks like he's going to be okay for now, but that tower is probably numbered. Do we have a feast? Can we find a feast? No, we're not going to find a feast. We are going to get a wish out of that as well. Sorry. And Maokai just coming in there. Top tower will drop. That's 2-0 in favor of the 5th Requiem.
Ultimate Gaming really right now has to group up and try to get some kills on the board, or some pressure, because right now they're losing, well, 1, 2. They're probably going to lose their bottom turret as well. Katarina's probably going to go clean up mid right quick and then go right down straight to bot.
Leandri's also now finished up here for Katarina. So not only do we have Leandri's, we have the Sork boots. All we need is Abyssal, and that Medjais is just going to go to town on people. Blue buff was stolen out. I think Maokai actually picked that one up. Yes, and Cho'Gath just kind of fending off Lux. Not a problem. He has more than enough health thanks to his feast stacks.
Interesting enough to see the Cho'Gath go not Rada Aegis belt, and he's just going straight into Glacial Shroud and such like that. The usual thing you saw in Season 2, but not the Doran's Ring, so interesting enough that Cho'Gath is still going to be, well, pillaging and wreckaging through the jungle.
Oh, that's going to hurt. Nirvana, once again, with those reset champions, and now how many stacks does she actually have to her name? 4. 4 stacks to her name. It's going to come down here, transition to a bottom lane gank. The kick is going to come out on top of the D-Man, tanking the tower to boot. He's going to be dropping to the Dragon Man, but here comes the rest of the team for the cleanup crew. Varus is going to be dropping. Barkley trying to go toe-to-toe against Dragon. Dragon actually going to be able to grab the kill, but double kill comes out for Unholy Nirvana. And once again, they do drop all 14 members of UG. Now we do have Galio. I don't think he quite has the power to go 3-on-1, but Unholy Nirvana has jumped up to a godly 9 stacks.
He's at 237 on the AP. He just burns down Locke right now. Locke's in so much trouble right now, and he's just gonna go. You get killed down from that Death Lotus. Actually, gets kill stolen by the Ace in the hole.
Oh, the Ignite's so powerful, but not quite going to be killed. 65 hit points left on the Unholy Nirvana. Now, if we had the Idol of Durand up there, could have been a bit of a different story. But as it stands, 16-4, 10 stacks on Katarina. It's not looking good.
No, I don't know if Ultimate Gaming can win out this one, but they have to try. So they're going to be grouping up. I was expecting them to be grouping up in this bottom lane. Wow, that flash in by Tyrone, unfortunate right there. Could not get the bind onto the Nunu.
It was a bit of a gamble, and it was a gamble that lost.
It's definitely not good if you're in a new team or in a new situation, and you're you know, playing these games where you're like down and out, right? But you're going to be keeping yourself not really not motivated, but per se, you're like keeping yourself out of the regular style that you play. And it's just unfortunate that you kind of get it this way with Nunu, where he's going to get wrecked.
That Matt. I don't know what you're doing that far pushed, bro, but unfortunately, yeah, there is a snowballing champion on the enemy team. That's going to be it for Sylvanas as well. 2 more kills to the meter. 906, Katarina, 14 stacks. Now 20 stacks, I believe. Additional cooldown reduction. Oh, God, that is going to be painful. The Dragon going up as well, but it's going to be dropping real quick, as that should be the 2 dragons to none. I think we were waiting to see if we could put down a ward. Yeah, we're going to put down a ward. Shunpo over. That's going to be Unholy Nirvana looking for the kill. Barkley coming in as well. There goes the Dragon, but the light binding is going to stop Unholy Nirvana just for now. Ooh, that was some pretty decent burst right there, and she is going to have to back on out of this one. Does have that blue buff, and hey, mission accomplished. Blue, sorry, not blue, Dragon secured, and a score of 18-4 to follow.
Yeah, Dragon's secured, but I don't think that really matters right now. We're going to see the push up by 5th Requiem out in this middle lane, and yeah, the burst from 1 bouncing blade got like locked down from about 65% right there. That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Now, had Lee Sin actually landed the Sonic Wave, he could have made a really good attempt at driving Unholy Nirvana into the ground. We need to try to get a kill, try to reduce some of those, but still, the only thing that kept Lee Sin alive right there was his safeguard. But we had something take down Pentian. He's not looking so healthy. What was that?
Final Spark.
Oh, okay.
He was trying to get the Wraiths, and unfortunately Pentiax almost got sniped down from Tyrone.
More poke going down. We got some pretty decent poke on the terms of the 5th Requiem. Ice balls going out, saplings, traps, ruptures, bouncing blades, ace in the holes, piltovers. I mean, that's a lot of poke.
It's mostly the piltovers right now. You got the IE and such like that on Caitlyn, but of course Nirvana's bouncing blades are just doing tremendous amount of damage at 20 minutes in. About 400 AP is what they come up for this, well, Katarina, if she can get about 3 or 4 more stacks.
Oh my god, Tyrone getting dropped down. Lack is going to look for the kill on top of Katarina, but she shunpo's out of it. Not what we needed. There goes the rupture. And that's not going to be able to hit anyone either. But still, Ido Duran down for like, what, 3 minutes? A little under 2 minutes. 150 seconds, so 2.5 minutes. That we do not have that safeguard. He was really looking for that cat, and she baited it out pretty well.
Yeah, it's a really good play by Katarina right over there, but also as well, I mean, it's desperation moves that you're seeing out of Ultimate Gaming, and Ultimate Gaming is not really playing as a team. They're just kind of moving and grooving as they want to do, and it's unfortunate right now. Pendiam's going to go get on there, but he's not going to use that, what was it, Absolute Zero? What was the other name of it?
Yep.
What was the name of it? I can't remember. It's been so long since we talked about M5 that I don't remember what the Absolute Zero is actually called from them.
Empire?
There you go.
The Spartan move, the Empire style?
No, Empire.
Yeah, Empire was their team name before they became M5.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
So they should be called Empire right now because they're not part of M5 right now.
Yeah, unfortunate news about M5, but hey, when your founder's still in jail for credit card fraud in the multi-millions, yeah, eventually your organization will shut down. That's unfortunate right there. Here goes Dragon Man looking for his attempt on top of Nirvana, but we did have it set up very well. Tree in there. Got Sunshine apparently going to be able to take down Lux bottom lane. I don't think Varus is going to be faring too much better, but it's all about this Katarina right now. Lack going to get caught out here behind the Twisted Advance. But no kills going down other than the kill on Tyrone bottom.
I mean, Caitlyn's really low, Katarina's really low. If you got a D-man, you need to jump in, but the thing is, no one's really too healthy. And when I say that, yeah, Katarina kind of is back into the nation. Shogat's going to be able to push up that mid second turret pretty easily, and we'll see what Nirvana can do to finish up the Katarina pentakill.
Blue turret down in the mid, still looking for the initiation on this bottom lane. Ido Durand is in its last quarter of cooldowns, something like 15-20 seconds left, and he should be good to go. He's actually going to health up as well, just so he can ensure that it will go. Now, we haven't really touched any of the towers on top of 5th Requiem. It's 5 towers to 0, 2 dragons up, and in terms of the gold, we're about to hit a 15,000 gold mark.
At 24 minutes, that's very substantial, and that's just tough to really see for Ultimate Gaming. Only thing Ultimate Gaming can do is try to drag this out to about 45-50 minute game, but I don't even think that, or I'm going to keep on going for about 5 minutes.
Oh, Glass Cannon unfortunately proving true. 16 stacks now on Nirvana. She doesn't even need health to kill people, Bird.
Oh. That final spark almost getting there, and they're going to be chasing. Oh, Nirvana, boy, will get hit down. Lock getting the kill. D-Man now in serious amount of trouble. Dragon Man, can he do this? Yes, he will be able to kick. Tyrone just needs to land one bind. One bind. That's all.
One bind to rule them all. One ring to serve them.
Or D-Man is going to give you a really good bait.
Oh, that's a big absolute 0 on top of the twisted, on top of the vengeful maelstrom, but doesn't actually look like it did too much. Infamous D-Man is taking a hell of a long time to die.
Vengeful maelstrom was really good, but also on top of that, the Nunu will actually channel in for quite a long time. The only thing was that broke it was the Idle Duran, and the Idle Duran reduced the damage of it as well.
Yeah, so unfortunate there. Sunshine going to be able to grab the kill on top of Tyrone yet again. I don't think that final spark actually connected. Would have been the killing shot. Rupture going to go off. Once again, the glass cannon in front. Not the strategy you want to be rolling, as Lack now going to be trying to get on out of dodge. I don't think Barkley's going to give this one up, but after missing that Rupture, he will turn himself back around. 22-6, 25 minutes in. And yeah, we're going to be chasing down the Dragon Mang now.
He's gonna go get through in the jungle, hopefully, or, well, Blood Boil is pretty OP, and that Ice Blast, unfortunately, will secure the kill on the Dragon Mang.
That's a big Cho'Gath, and with Blood Boil, he was moving remarkably fast. It's kind of scary, bird.
I don't understand how when a Cho'Gath goes into like one of the smaller brushes, how you can still see like a 6-stack Cho'Gath and not be seen over there. Like, isn't he like towering above the tall grass like all day, and there's like no way like he can be not seen?
Nah, it's Pokemon rules, man. I mean, how do you fit a Snorlax into one of those? Same reason.
Maybe the Snorlax was like underground. Like in here, you can't be underground though.
Either way, league rules say if you're in the bush, you will not be seen. It's magic. It's clearly magic.
Definitely, and yeah, 23-6. That's definitely magic as well. Fifth Requiem is doing some really good work and pulling out the tricks on that.
So, all right, let's see. How long can we survive? And Mark dead. Oh, damn. Not that long. Tyrone ace in the hole is not going to go down. Wish comes out as well. Oh my god, look at Nirvana jumping in there, no problem. Chain going to go out. The laser actually missed. Zonia's is going to delay a little bit. Maybe now the Wish is actually gone. Must have been in an Astral Blessing before. And now a Sergio Confidence coming out from Team UG, looking for the Idol Durand. We don't actually have it quite yet. He waited for the exhaust to go off, and it will be a kill. Doesn't actually have to use it at all. D-Man now going to be running for the hills. Cho'Gath still farming top lane. Nunu going to be splitting through the mid. And all of a sudden, you know, once you take out the Katarina, you take out a cumulative 17 of those 24 kills.
I'm pretty sure Katarina's stacks are now at about 12 or 11. That's pretty good, but the only problem is, well, there's somebody pushing that bottom lane, and hopefully you get this mid tower right now. Biggest thing was Katarina a little overzealous of her power, kind of when they're 4v1. I don't think you do that with the Katarina, like in general, period. And yeah, there you go.
Dragon trying to go one-on-one against the D-Man, not working quite the way he wants. We did get a Dragon Kick into the tower, but he is a pretty tanky tree at this point. He's made of ironwood, I've decided.